Yo lads, what is going on? Welcome back to the video, and today we're going to be talking about more Black Ops 4 news. I said I would update you all as soon as I know Black Ops 4 news, and I'm going to abide by that. I've been slacking a little bit. I've had some shit next door, but you know, I want to update you all on Black Ops 4 news. I'm so excited for this game. Hopefully it revives Call of Duty, so I've got to let you all know when I get a little bit of news. Now we've got some really interesting, like, sort of rumours or leaks, if you will, and I'm going to talk about some of the previous leaks which turned out to be bullshit, lads. The leaker just said he basically made them up. The myth about Black Ops 4 having no single player campaign. I was a bit sceptical of that myself because that's one of the main reasons I buy Call of Duty. And it had a 3-year damn development cycle, and if they can't add a single player in 3 years, they need to fucking give up. The studio's got bigger and bigger and bigger. It's not got smaller. They've got more money now, a bigger studio, so if they can't promise a single player campaign in 3 years of development, they should really just give up, lads. I mean, I know you can say they're focusing on multiplayer, they're focusing on zombies, and I believe both of those will be amazing, but we need a single player campaign to even push the Black Ops 4 name. How can it be a Black Ops game if it doesn't have a single player? It fucking can't, lads. It can't. Now, lads, this is one of the biggest bits of news I've seen regarding Black Ops 4 for PC players. So if you play PC, you may get excited or you may even hate this. Now, as you know, Call of Duty has always launched on Steam, even though it's an Activision game and they own Battle.net, which has Overwatch on. They pushed Destiny 2 on Battle.net. They didn't release that on Steam. You've got Hearthstone, World of Warcraft, Diablo 3. And that is going to change, lads. For Black Ops 4, it is not going to launch on Steam now. That may piss people off, and it's a clever marketing strategy by Activision. On Steam, you can see how many people are currently playing a game, and you can see how fast every single Call of Duty has died off on PC. But with it on Battle.net, the only people who will be able to see the numbers is Activision. So if Black Ops 4 does die a ridiculously fast death, no one will fucking know. No one will know unless Activision release their numbers. As you know, I think the last COD game they showed the numbers on was COD 5, where you could see how many players were online on consoles. On consoles, there's no way to see how many players are online. PC, on Steam, you can see how many players are playing each game, which is why everybody knows PUBG is doing ridiculously well when you can see it has over 1 million concurrent players. Now, don't get this twisted, lads. This could be good. Just because it's not going on Steam doesn't mean it's going to be shit. Now, this means that Activision are more focused on PC games now. The last couple of years, well, let's just say for the last 10 years, Activision haven't gave a shit about the PC community. They're now seeing how big the PC community is. It's bigger than the Xbox community and the PS4 community smashed together. It's massive. And they've fucked us off for years. I've played the last 4 Call of Duties on PC bar COD World War II. Because let's be honest, lads, everybody knows COD is shit on PC. We get the updates last, we get the map packs last, we just get everything last. Sure, it looks better graphically, but that's about it. Everything else is in favour of console players, which is why Call of Duty, or one of the reasons why Call of Duty dies so fast every single year on PC. And now Activision are saying they're going to push the PC version heavily this year, which is what they did with Destiny 2, and look how many copies Destiny 2 sold on PC. They delayed it a month, but shit, when it did come out on PC, it sold millions of copies, and it's still got millions of people playing it now. That's the console, well, I'm saying console, that's the platform I own Destiny 2 on. And I fucking enjoyed Destiny 2 for a couple of months, then you find out there was no content, and I'm hoping Black Ops 4 doesn't go the same way. Now, another bit of interesting news I found on this article, which is by Gadgets360, that they may be pushing cross-platform. Does that not seem similar to anything? I mean, they even said it here, Fortnite. Especially if there's a Battle Royale mode and they push cross-platform, PC players will have an advantage this year. Just like when you play cross-platform on Fortnite, if you come up against PC players, it's damn harder. It is harder because we've got mouses and keyboards. It's just a more accurate way of playing than with a controller. Sure, you'll kill some PC players, but you've got to be damn good with the controller. And I am shit with the PlayStation 4 controller, and I'm shit with the Xbox controller. With a mouse and keyboard, I can be a bit of a fucking tank, lads. Bit of a tank. Again, they're just pushing it on their own platform, on their own launch, if you will. 'Cause Fortnite did it, that didn't launch on Steam. More and more games are pushing away from Steam. EA have got Origin, Ubisoft have got Uplay, but Ubisoft do launch them on Steam alongside Uplay. Activision aren't taking that approach. They're pushing everything they've got to their own platform, their own launcher on PC, and I kind of agree with that. It's great for their marketing. The only thing that I'm a bit pissed off about is that you can't see the player numbers. And I want to see if Black Ops 4 does well on PC. I really do, because I want it to do well. And if it's got an amazing zombies, amazing campaign, and amazing multiplayer, it deserves to do well, because Black Ops has always been great value for money, because you've got great zombies, usually a great campaign, and great multiplayer for, what, £40? That's why I'm always hyped when Treyarch are making a game, and the fact that they said they might remove single player this year pissed me off a lot, lads, as you can tell by my video. Okay, I've got a lot of you asking me to address this. The video I made last week on the supposed leaks, apparently it was bullshit. The leaker himself said that he made it all up for publicity, and he had every single YouTuber and their mum making a video on him, gave him so much publicity. All the rumours about Black Ops 4 not having campaign was utter bullshit, but Activision aren't going to say anything. Free publicity for them. Every single YouTuber jumped off Fortnite and jumped back on Call of Duty to make a video on, oh my god, how disgusting, Treyarch aren't putting single player in the game with 3 years development. And I was one of those people, and I apologise for that. The soy boy admitted it was all damn fake, scripted bullshit from him. So yeah, fuck you, dude. So Black Ops 4 may have campaign, we may get the massive value for money again, but let's be honest, lads, they are pushing towards Fortnite, which is why I've got Fortnite on the screen now. I want to talk about cross-platform quickly again. So they've seen how well Fortnite has done with cross-platform, and it's possibly one of the first games to really be mega successful with cross-platform implemented. Sony and Microsoft never want to work together, and many games even avoid the subject of putting cross-platform, especially from PC to consoles. It's usually just from one console to the other. Fortnite was the first really successful game, I would say, that did cross-platform fantastically. And Activision have seen this. They want in on it. They want Call of Duty in on it, especially if they do a Battle Royale mode. I think it could maybe hurt people on Battle Royale, but in Zombies, let us do it. Let us play with us as friends in Zombies. We're not playing against them, we're playing with them. If one of my friends is on PC and I'm on PS4, or vice versa, and I want to play with him, let us do it. Let us play Zombies together. I don't think they should do it in the Battle Royale mode, and I don't think they should do it in multiplayer, because people on PC will absolutely murk people on consoles, and people you think are absolutely amazing on consoles, like the FaZe members, the Optic members, will get absolutely fucked up by unknown entities, and it'll basically kill their YouTube careers, lads, especially when they're basing it on Call of Duty, unless they move to PC, and then you'll see tons and tons of content creators jumping over to PC, and people don't want to associate COD with PC. Everyone wants to associate it with consoles. Now, if you're mainly a PC player like me, you should be really excited by this news that we're not going to get a shitty console skinned version of COD. That's all we've got every year since Black Ops 2, a console skinned version ported across. We've not got a specific PC port made, they've just ported across the console version, which is why we get so many bugs, so many glitches, and it's just unplayable, and that is why nobody ever stays around for it on PC. I played Black Ops 3 on PC and it was absolutely dreadful. It made me hate the game more than I already did, and I hated the futuristic setting, but I hated it more on PC. Went to my friend's house, played it on his Xbox One, so much better. It's just that Activision have undervalued PC for years and years, and now they want to make their best PC port ever, and that only means good things for Black Ops 4, lads, especially if they do implement the cross-platform. It's going to bring in a whole new revenue and a whole lot of more people, and especially if they have so many different modes in one game. So you've got Zombies, single player, multiplayer, and Battle Royale, all for £40. That is a damn bargain. I mean, of course there's going to be microtransactions. It's Activision we're talking about here, but they're going to make so much money from not sharing the revenue with Steam. So if you don't know, when you list a game on Steam, you have to give Steam a portion of the revenue you make, because you're using their exposure to sell your games. And Activision are the biggest games publisher in the world anyway. They don't need Steam to sell their games. Destiny 2 did fucking fine on Battle.net. So Black Ops 4, I mean, Call of Duty is the biggest FPS franchise of all time. It will sell fine, lads. Let's not worry about that. Right, lads, that's all I really want to talk about. Please hit the like button for more Call of Duty news. I promise I will be the first source for Black Ops 4 news. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you enjoy my content, please share the video with your friends. Follow me on Twitter, that is linked below. If you want to support the channel in any way possible, Patreon is also linked below. I love you all, and I will see you all in the next one, lads. Peace. And let's get hyped for Black Ops 4, lads. Hopefully, it's not a pile of shit. Hopefully. And if it is, lads, you know I'll call them out on that. You know 100% I will call Activision and Treyarch out on their bullshit. Don't worry your asses on that, lads.
How much you love it when you get it in abundance. Give a fuck about a budget when you always be the subject of discussion. But it's nothing when you stop and just say fuck it, cause you walking out in public and you hear them talking rubbish. I just wanna rap